All right, thank you all. Okay, so I went ahead and started recording. So if everyone could please put your contact information in the chat. Make sure you have your name, the organization you're representing, and the telephone number. So I guess maybe we have a lot of people may be recovering from the Super Bowl, from the Super Bowl party last night, so might be why. So I will be right back with everybody in a hot second, and then we'll go ahead and get started, okay? And hold on, chat. There we go. All right, can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, cool. All right. So go ahead and get that done. I'm going to run downstairs and make sure nobody is straggling in the lobby, and then we'll go ahead and get this meeting started, right? So I'll be right back with y'all momentarily. Okay, so it is 12:15. I'll go ahead and get started. So I won't keep everybody here all day, right? So hold on, let me see. We got this. I want to turn this around so I can make sure we get everybody.
Good morning, everyone.
Hey, good morning. Who's that? Okay. Oh, that Dineta?
This Diamond.
Oh, Diamond. Hey, Diamond. Okay, so everybody, good morning. I'll go ahead and get started. This is the monthly Community Resource Network meeting. This is held as an extension of the DeKalb Family Connection. Hold on, there we go. We got Chiquita coming in. You know what? Let's see here. I can make sure I monitor whatchamacallit, so we'll just do that. Okay, so yes, this is the monthly Community Resource Network meeting. This is an extension of the DeKalb Family Connection, also known as the DeKalb Initiative for Children and Families, state-sponsored organization that serves the nonprofit, community-based, faith-based, all the stakeholders in and around DeKalb County. So we hold this meeting every second Monday of the month to have everybody come together and share resources. So as of right now, it doesn't look like we have one new person on Zoom. So Chiquita, if you don't mind, I would like for you to come off mute and introduce yourself to everybody. Tell them who you are and what you do.
Okay. Hi, everyone. You hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Hi. Good afternoon. So I am taking over the role of project coordinator for a study called Represent ATL. The basis of the study is we're trying to increase Black representation in COVID-19 research. We are currently finishing up the recruitment for the first part of our study, which was focused on vaccinations or COVID-19 vaccinations, barriers, influences, motivations surrounding to or not to perform or get the vaccine. We are going to be continuing on to a second part or like a second study or a new arm of the study. And that's going to be focused on home testing. And the idea behind that is that because there's so much distrust in the Black and African American community, as well as another a lot more minority groups with medicine and research. Home testing has been a great method for us to track COVID-19 or see if you have COVID-19 without actually going to a medical facility. The downside with that is that we do not have any tracking on that, or we don't have any idea of once people say that they or get a positive test, we don't have any of the prevention behaviors associated with those people. So the idea of the second study is to learn these prevention behaviors and then use that information to disseminate it into our communities if and when we get another epidemic type situation. So and we do go throughout the communities. We do compensate participants for that. In this most recent study, people were making up to $65 for participating in a survey and doing an antibody test. And in the second arm, I believe people doing the baseline study activities can make up to $110. And then if they're included in one of the in-depth focus groups, they can make another $50. So a total of $160 in gift cards. So again, Represent ATL, and hello, everyone.
and I can vouch for that because I did get a gift card. So I did that. I can vouch for that. And you and y'all do come out to events and whatnot, right? So you can come set up and do that.
Yeah, absolutely. I actually put my email in the little chat box, and if y'all have any questions about it, any events, anything, just reach out to me. If you want to talk, let's talk. Just reach out to me and let me know.
Okay, for everybody in person, I will share all this information.
What organization is she with again? Her name?
Her name is Chiquita Cade. She's with you're with Emory University, right? The Represent ATL study.
Yeah, so the first arm of the study, so the professor, the primary and co-investigators, most of them were situated at Georgia State University when we started, but a lot of us have transitioned over to Emory. So we have people at Emory for the second study. It's going to be Emory, Georgia State, and Morehouse School of Medicine that we're kind of partnering up with for the second arm of the study. So right now it's held, or Georgia State University is the one that's still like for the first arm, and then Emory is going to be pretty much everything else. So, and Morehouse.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Mhm.
You got that. Okay, so I'm just going to go down the list and have everyone do a brief introduction. So the next person I see, Ashley R. Triplet. Introduce yourself, and I will let you know that she is one of the new board members for DICF. We are taking new board members. If anybody has any questions about that, I can get you that information. But Miss Ashley, come on and tell people who you are and what you do.
I'm not gonna come on camera because I look crazy, but um, so great day. I'm Ashley R. Triplet, the Money BFF. I am a licensed financial advisor. I am able, between myself and my team, we're able to help anyone with any financial need, from budgeting, and I have even a partner for taxes. So we're able to help with that and everything in between. Um, as he stated, I am one of the new board members, really excited about that and to get to work with that and make, have it grow. I grew up in DeKalb County and in Orange County. Um, but, I was telling Reggie that for me, the communities where I grew up, I want to make sure that I give back and do what's necessary to make the community better. I even do that when I go back to home number 2, so to speak, in Orange County. I'm trying to see what I can do there while I'm there. So, it's exciting. Like I said, I'm really looking forward to doing some work and just giving back to the community. And if you need anything financial, feel free to hit me up. And if I can't help you, someone on my team can.
Absolutely. Well, hey, definitely need that. I don't know about y'all. I can always need some use some money advice and what have you. So thank you much. I'm going to go down to the next person, Diamond Hairston. Hold on, I got people in the waiting room. Diamond Hairston, please come on and introduce yourself. Give us a brief introduction. Tell us who you are and who you represent.
Hello, everyone. My name is Diamond Hairston. I represent the Diamond Stamp, Atlanta-based nonprofit. I also am a member of the Henry County branch of the NAACP.
Okay, cool. Thank you much. So you put your contact information in the chat and we'll get that out. Okay, Dineta, another one of our board members for the DICF. Dineta, come introduce yourself and tell us who you are and what you represent.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dineta O'Hara. I serve as the Economic Development Coordinator for the City of Clarkston, and I'm also a board member. I'm the secretary for DICF, and so I'm happy to be here.
Secretary. Yes, ma'am. Thank you much. Thank you much. Okay, going down the list, Eric Williams. Come on, introduce yourself and tell us the organization that you represent.
Good morning. Well, not morning, afternoon, everyone. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I'm Eric Williams. I'm the education specialist for Easton Banks Learning and Life Center. We have mainly youth development programs, and our goal is to educate, elevate, and empower BIPOC youth, Black, Indigenous, and people of color. And another goal is to really create community, not only bringing the community together, but sharing resources, sharing knowledge, and building trust with one another. Right now, we are in the planning mode for Global Youth Service Day, which is happens there annually. It's where youth across the globe serve in their communities. This year, we'll be partnering again with Stevenson High School with their ROTC, the junior ROTC students and other youth groups at the school. If you and your organization would like to partner with us, please don't hesitate with reaching out to me. This year, we are planning to have over 50 youth volunteer, including, older young adults in the garden, planting, cleaning, and learning a little bit about gardening and sustainability.
Okay.
We are still looking for partnerships to expand our partnerships this year with community organizations and schools to continue our goal at building school gardens and community gardens. So if your child's school is interested in a school garden or your community isn't interested in a community garden, please let us know. We are interested in helping you achieve that goal. And if you want to partner in any other capacity, please let us know. Thank you, Ricky.
All right, cool. Make sure you put your contact information in the chat there. Okay, go down the list next to Kenyana Weaver. Tell us who you are and who you represent.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kenyana. I am the Community Success Lead for Walmart Health. And so what we do, we basically just market the services that Walmart Health has to offer to the community. We do have 17 locations throughout the state of Georgia, and it is a one-stop shop where individuals can get dental services, primary care, they can get hearing screenings, behavioral health, all of that under one roof. And we do see individuals with and without health insurance. We do have an upcoming event at my location in the Conyers. It's a community event. It's going to be a health and wellness day from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. You are welcome to share this information with the public. And we do have ongoing open house tours where we'll let individuals come in on Tuesdays from 12 to 2 p.m. and on Thursdays from 4 to 6 to see our facility to actually see what we have to offer to the community.
Okay, yeah,
All right.
we are planning. So everybody, make note that she did invite us to go over and take a tour of one of those facilities. So everyone in the collaborative, you will have the opportunity to do that. So keep that on your radar. Next up, LaNaarai.wilder from Healthy Mothers Healthy. Well, yeah, I just told you, you can finish that up. Tell people who you are and where you're from.
Hey y'all, I'm LaNaarai.wilder with Healthy Mothers, Healthy Babies Coalition of Georgia. I'm sorry if there's an echo. I just moved and there's nothing in this apartment. So that's why I might sound a little loud. But we work with moms and babies in the community, but with also our providers and our legislators, because we do a lot of different things. We have advocacy. So if anyone is interested in like working groups and working towards bettering moms and babies' health, kind of on a legislative level or kind of on a community organization macro level, then we always have those kind of groups available where we brainstorm different interventions that we can offer across the state or brainstorm how to tackle infant mortality and things like that. And then we have our services and programs that are more so mom and baby focused for parents. So we do things like perinatal education, which is like prenatal, the postpartum, labor support, your baby care, your infant feeding, all those classes we offer free and online through our Pickles and Ice Cream website. We have things like family support, which will be brand new for our organization, but it'll be more so like case management and walking with those families who are pregnant and postpartum, offering them like services similar to home visiting, but not home visiting, because like I said, it'll be family support. So it'll be more about like doulas and things like that. And then we have our other side, our call center, where families are able to call us and get access to different kind of resources. So whether they need a pediatrician, an OBGYN, a primary care provider, or they're looking for their community resources like you all, have those available in our database and let them know these places accept Medicaid or these places don't. These places have sliding scale discount rates. These places might offer the service for free. So a lot of different things for families. Some are family focused and then some are mom and baby focused, but we kind of dibble dab on a lot of different things. I'm always open to partnerships because I specifically am the senior coordinator of community partnerships. So that's why I'm here, always keeping my ear to the ground for organizations like y'all that we can add to our database to be able to offer to families.
Yeah, and we are also definitely working on some programming to help the dads and families with that. So that is something else that we are working on. So don't forget that. And I know, and I know y'all do the online the breastfeeding class in conjunction with the Mirror Group. So I did shout them out to let everybody know that there is no animosity between the CMOs, at least not from my end. So y'all do that. But pickles and ice cream, she did put that in there. Got 2 more people online, and then I'll get to the beautiful people here in person. So Mildred.pierre from Northside Hospital. I'm gonna introduce yourself, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mildred.pierre. Can you all hear me?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. My name is Mildred.pierre. I'm a community health advocate at Northside Hospital Cancer Institute. I'm a facilitator. They gave us a nice, pretty title, but when you boil down to it, we're teachers. We go out in the community, we educate folks about cancer risk, and the goal is to reduce the incidence of cancer through education and through health screenings. I also am a smoking cessation facilitator. I teach folks how to quit smoking and or nicotine products. One of our goals and our initiatives in my role is to provide as much free cancer screenings as possible. So I would love to connect with your organization, with your ministry, and if you're hosting some type of health fair or any type of community event, I would love to set up an education table and educate your attendees about the risk factors of cancer and genetics of cancer. And we also would love to come out to your event and have a free cancer screening, skin cancer, prostate, and we have a mobile mammogram unit where a patient can qualify for a free mammogram based on income and household size. Thank you.
Awesome sauce. Thank you much. Okay, last person online, Miss Anel. I do believe, are you the community member, correct? Hello? Okay, we will come back to her. So now I will take this opportunity, because I know Carlandria, you said you had to leave, right? So I will let Miss Carlandria introduce herself and tell people who she is and what she does.
Hello, everyone. My name is Carlandria. I'm the membership director for the DeKalb Chamber of Commerce. Most people don't realize we are nonprofit. We're actually a 501c6, and our whole goal is to support small business by providing educational opportunities, networking opportunities, as well as advocating on the local and state level for small business in DeKalb County. So thank you.
I'm sorry. That would help, right?
I thought they could see me.
Oh, I thought he. Okay, yes. So now, thank you very much. So Miss, I almost called you a different name. Yes, ma'am.
McLendon.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So I'm Catrenia McLendon. I'm Dean of Campus and University Partnerships at DeVry University. DeVry offers undergraduate certificates. So for those who already have a high school diploma and are looking to start out small, we have undergraduate certificates that last about 14 months. Our sessions are 8-week sessions, so one can complete their credential very quickly. We also offer associate degrees. All of the courses that are offered in the undergraduate certificates count toward the associates, and all of the courses taken in the associates count toward the bachelor's as well. We offer bachelor's degrees and master's degrees at our Keller Graduate School. Okay, we're located in the city of Decatur, directly across the street from the water station, Decatur Water Station. So it's very convenient to get to us. But most of our programs are all online. Okay, so you're able to take, if you like to go to class and have face-to-face interaction, you can do some of that too. But if you're one who are looking to complete your program completely online, you can do that. We have a number of scholarships. One in particular, Business Edge scholarship, where it offers up to $7,000 for someone majoring in business accounting or business tech. And then we have Business Edge, no, I talked about Business Edge. We have the Tech Essentials, which offers up to $32.50. I think that's the price. Don't quote me on that, but that's pretty close. But that's for anyone who is looking to go into STEM. Okay, we have women in STEM scholarships. We have Hispanics in STEM scholarships, and just another a host of other scholarships and grants. We are accredited by the Higher Learning Commission, which is very important. Any institution that you go to, you need to make sure that they are regionally accredited by, some organization, that the United States Department of Education recognizes. So we are approved to offer federal aid as well. So Pell Grant, financial aid, loans, those types of things. And our next session starts February 27th. So if you're interested in enrolling, you can talk to me. I'll email you the information and what have you. And then, I want to emphasize that DeVry is present in the community. Any activities that you're having, please let me know, because I'd like to come and share. I think that's my story.
Okay, cool. Now, do we need to split you in Atlanta Metro up? There's no beef there. I'm just saying. Y'all cool? It's all love. Okay. So, Miss Andy, we give you an opportunity to.
My name is Martinez. I'm from Ecuador original. I come to the United States when I only 13 years old. And it was really hard for me to come in from a new country with no English. So I never had a yes for classes. I learning by myself the English. So if I mistake some words, so I'm sorry, but it's not my first language. And I learning by myself. So when I come to here in Ocean, Ecuador, I suffering bullying because my size, because I have a discapacity, and the same here. So I decided to found a Bright Boy Foundation. It is about bullying prevention. We educate from pre-K to college about what is the bullying, for bullying prevention and mental health. Also with the pre-K and elementary, we're working with a story. It is about my story for a children's book. I am the author. I published this one in 2021. And it's actually a little weird, born with a discapacity, but how she to improve with her brother, about how my brother can improve my motor skills problems, because I started working at the age 3 years old. So he was my Bright Boy. That is why we call Bright Boy Foundation in honor of my brother, because my brother passed away when I am only 13 years old. So that is why I decided to write a book, but I don't want to be on a book because I want to tell my experiences and also to give the parents a life to tell them if happens this one in the school, don't be quiet, talk with adults, talk with the teachers, talk with the principals, and make the reports. That is our mission, is to educate teachers, parents, kids to be on the same way, because we are different, but we are the same.
Yes.
Thank you.
Where can we find your book, Andrea?
And Amazon. Also, I give you my card, and on my card is the link where we have. We have Amazon, Barnes and Noble, and our website. It is how you can help to us to make more programs, because we are only on the campus. We are only 1 year.
Okay, and you also do programming to help address bullying.
Exactly.
Yes.
We educate about bullying. We tell the kids what is the bullying, forms of bullying, and also with the parents, we tell them how to manage it if your kids suffering bullying, but in another way, how to manage it if you kids make bullying. Right. Because we are on the same way. Like who make bullying and who suffering bullying, we want to be only no more bullying. That's right. It is to educate, and also I have a cases they say, but in the school they don't share to us, and I say you need to do it the reports, because the forms of bullying they have in the schools, they also will have it on our website. You can bring out, fill out, and bring to the principal, and they are happy to help you. But I tell to the parents, it's not fighting with the school. It is be friendly with the school, but be present with the school. And also, we are trying to working with college, because in college, suffering from bullying. What we want to do in the college is to tell them, okay, by my story, I suffering bullying, how it's affecting to the year, how it's affecting, and we see what happened now. The kids are killing, the kids going to the school, but we need to look at it, what happened with that kid or what happened with the adults. That is our mission, to educate.
All right. Ms. Kim?
Yes, I am Kim Smith. I'm the Kinship Navigator for the Department of Family and Children's Services. This is my 18th year working for the department.
Wow.
And I'm proud to say that. I work with caregivers who are taking care of children who are not their own, meaning that they could be a grandparent, they could be an aunt, uncle, an adult sibling, a neighbor, a teacher, a cousin, a step-parent, and they may or may not be involved with defects. The majority of the caregivers that I work for, I'm close with about 50 right now. I'm not necessarily working with the department. They're in the community and maybe they've made informal arrangements with the relatives or the kinship or the family to take care of the children or the siblings. The majority of the caregivers that I work with are on average about 50 and older. Many of them grandparents, most of them are grandparents. And I'm gonna say more than half of them are parenting sibling groups, meaning at least 2 or more children. I have one that I referred you to, she has 5 grandchildren. So I don't necessarily have resources, I look for resources because my caregivers oftentimes don't get financial assistance for the caregivers, for the children that they're caring for. And so I'm looking constantly for resources in the community that I can connect them with. I'm not a case manager, so I basically work with them to try to strengthen them, and then I move on to the next caregiver. So my goal is that everyone that I touch, that I connect them with someone in the community, that if they have something that comes up, they have someone that they can talk to or connect with. So I do have a weekly caregiver resources e-blast that I send out every Monday, and it's based on
it is very formative, yes.
Thank you. And it's based on resources that you all give me or things that I may research. So I would like, and then I have a community partner group that I let you all know things that are going on that you all may need to be aware of. So I would like today to get your contact information so that I could add you as a community partner. And then, although I work out of the state office, I'm housed at the DeKalb ARC, which is a resource center out of DeKalb DFACS. So I'm on the corner of Memorial Drive and North Hairston Road. That's my office location. And we are having, we're planning, the director there, Jerry Keller, we're planning a resource fair. We do have about 4 events outside during the year. So for all of you all that are here today, I'll keep you posted on that, and maybe you could attend that event because it's going to be a lot of children and families. Okay? Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. Okay. Isis, you want to?
So I'm Isis Hall. I work for Atlanta Metropolitan State College. I'm a college recruiter and outreach specialist. So I go out to schools, I go out to community events, talk about the school, what we offer. So Atlanta Metropolitan State College is a state school. We are part of the university system in Georgia. So if you do want to stay here for like 2 years and transfer out, your credits will automatically transfer over to another university system Georgia school. You're not going to lose money, time, or your credits. You don't want to lose those. Those are very precious. We do offer associate's degrees, bachelor's degrees, and some certificate programs. Some of those programs could be like digital film media. You'll have hands-on with Netflix, Tyler Perry Studios. We do have business class, like business majors, like marketing, FinTech now we're just adding that, and we have cybersecurity. We have the common majors like every other school offers too, but we are the cheapest school in the state of Georgia. I'm going to emphasize that because most people cannot afford a school that costs $30-something thousand a year. Can't afford. We only offer, like, the most you'll pay for your education for that whole year would be $4,000. So if you would say you want to do a bachelor's degree with us, 4 times 4 will be $16K for a bachelor's degree. If you want your associate's degree, it will only be $8K. So let's say you get the full grant money as in Pell and,
Oh, no, that's me.
Oh,
That's me, not you.
let's say you do get full grant money, that grant money will basically cover that first year. You'll have money left over for your books and other like resources you would need. We do offer scholarships. First, you'll have to get accepted and then you'll apply for our scholarships. There's no GPA based on those scholarships, so we understand people cannot afford. And we just get, education is it's a privilege. So we get it, like you have to pay for it regardless. So we have money for students we know that might need extra like money. So we always promote saying, don't take loans out, apply for a scholarship first. You most likely will get it. My best advice, don't apply for a loan because you do have to pay for that back. But a lot of people don't know that, but just don't let you know. Anything else? You have any other questions for me? Just ask me. If you want my card, I have it here. If you want me to come to some of you guys' events, I'll be willing to come out. Just let me know. Email me first because I am out all the time traveling to different schools and like events. So, yeah.
Yes. Yes, Atlanta Metropolitan State College, that's the best kept secret in the state. In the state of Georgia, really is. It's easy to get to. Beautiful campus. Like y'all made a lot of upgrades. I know when I went there back in the 90s, it was really nothing like it is now. You got like the gym and all the other good stuff. So that is beautiful. So are you with? Okay. So I will let you all finish us out. You're new, so you can come through and let everyone know who you are and what you do.
Yes. Hey, everybody.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You are perfect.
My name is Tony Albarca. It's my colleague.
Dana Austin.
And we are community health workers. We work for Center for Global Health and Innovation, CGHI for short. Our mission is to go to a lot of underserved communities and try to help them educate around the COVID vaccine, as well as currently we were starting to do the flu vaccine as well. And then if possible, bring out providers that can get the community vaccinated right there in their community so they don't have to go out of the way. We try to help the community with overcome hurdles when it comes to their health. So if they need help, like doing a schedule online, a lot of people don't have, they may not have internet or they may not be able to navigate the internet very well. So we try to help them do that. We can help also with connecting them to get maybe an Uber from their clinic back to their home. So a lot of the work that we do is really connecting to people, talking to them, seeing what their concerns are and trying to our best to address them. We educate a lot around COVID, but we really do talk about everything that they really want, all the health concerns that they really ask us about.
Absolutely. And it kind of ties into what a few people were talking about earlier. The young lady that's working with Morehouse and Emory and Georgia State. We were talking about education and doing a clinical trial for COVID. So the work that we're doing actually is being tracked. How many people are we reaching? How many people are we providing with our partner Core and Walmart? Because we also work with Walmart Kenyana. I noticed that you're on, and we've been communicating about coming out to Conyers for one of your health fairs. So glad to know that we're in the same circle. And so,
yes, follow back up with me too.
Yes, we will. Don't worry.
Okay.
We educate, we elevate, and as Tony said, we provide access. People don't know what they have until they know what they have. You're a best kept secret, but you're no longer a secret. ISIS hall. Honestly, because we get excited. I'm more of the expressive excited, but Tony is jumping up inside. Because when we can meet each of you, whether it's DeVry University or DeKalb or what you're doing here at the Y. By the way, if you haven't been here to the Y, don't take the meeting online next time. Come in person because we have goodies. We have a packet that we're giving out. We're also giving out COVID test kit, but don't worry, we're not leaving you guys out that are online. You can go to covid.gov and get 4 free test kits per household address. Even you guys can do that.
And these are the kits we'll be getting?
Yeah, and these are the ones on the go. So Reggie's showing you right there. And if you can hold this up, Reggie, they can see that scan code. That's a lot of resources. It's in your folder on the left-hand side. And
And
there's a vaccine.
yes, and this will go out in the email to everybody, so. I'm gonna stay in the
This
chat.
right here, guys, Tony put this together. Anthony put this together. This by Anthony and Tony. And it's a link tree. Of course, I'm not the tech person, he really is. So I'm like, how did you do that? How did you do that? So he links all this information and the latest and the most relevant at the top. Scan it, share it. And then the kioscos, where if you want to get a COVID PCR test, you know, like the actual one you go to the doctor for. I mean, outside of this, you do it home 15 minutes. And you need that result because you're now traveling out of the country and they need a PCR result. The kioscos does it. They do it for free. All right, testandgo.com, or you can just scan our little other thing here. It's gonna show up. There it is. Take a picture. All right.
Yeah,
They'll send it to you. What else, Tony? Oh, hold on, there's some more people more. So Ms. Smith, thank you for what you're doing with families. And you can put our link tree on your page, directing them to us. That's more resources. Tony also works for Welcoming Atlanta. He can tell you about what he does, but because he works for them and we work for Center for Global Health, we automatically partner together. You would not believe what they do.
Yeah, so for Welcoming Atlanta, we do a lot of food drives. We go to about 14 different communities. A lot of them are apartment buildings or mobile homes, and we give out free groceries pretty much. And we do that every 2 weeks. We come back to the communities. And we started when COVID first happened. You know, we noticed there was definitely a need for people to be supported. And so food was a way for us not only to help the communities, but to be able to connect with them and empower them. That was really the main goal behind Welcoming Atlanta's food drive, is to empower the community to know that they have rights, they have resources, and that they don't have to go through, you know, they don't have to go through all their issues alone.
And to help maintain their dignity, because you should see how these families rally together and they're texting each other and they're bringing the babies out. And, you know, maybe eggs is what I want for Valentine. I want like 6 dozen of eggs. Don't give me any flowers. Eggs are $10 a dozen, the ones I like. Eggs are best, by the way. So get 6 dozen of those. I'll be good for a while. But people, they don't have to ask. The mayor's office with Welcoming Atlanta, they track and they find out where the needs are. And if you all have a community, Tony can be a resource for that, for Welcoming Atlanta. And I think they have to be in Atlanta.
Yeah, the communities we got to be in Atlanta.
Some of the counties, like DeKalb runs into Atlanta. I'm in Cobb, I'm in Atlanta. You know, I grew up in.
Yeah, well, this year, because this is Atlanta. It's
Yeah, and it's
30217,
DeKalb.
yeah.
And I grew up in Lithonia. So, and the last thing I wanted to say, I'm also heading up the Global Chamber for Atlanta. I'm the executive director for that. So we have 525 metros around the world. So our business owners, entrepreneurs, schools, universities, we ask you all to partner with us because we give young global leaders opportunities to develop further, not just young global leaders, business owners, CEOs, dignitaries. And this is the first time we've talked about what we do outside of vaccine access training with the Center for Global Health. And we try to stay in that lane, but we have to say what we're doing more. And what you're doing, Andrea Martinez, with your book, we'd like to somehow invite you to one of our events. Talk to these young people, encourage them in English and in Spanish. And we have like a mix in Arabic. So if you speak Arabic, we need that too. All right, thank
I
you.
have a question. You also serve the East Point and College Park areas?
Not lately, we have not been going there, but we used to go to East Point. There was a mobile home there that we do. We used to do East Point and Hapeville. But lately, we've been going outside of that area. But if there is a need, I can always ask, and we can always try to make something happen.
And then one more, Mechanicsville. Do you serve that area?
I've been going to Mechanicsville, but not with Welcoming Atlanta.
Okay.
We've been going with the Center for Black Women Wellness.
Oh, yeah, that's.
Yeah,
we do
so
that.
partner with them.
Okay.
They have a lot of resources.
Okay.
They do it around wellness and health, Center for Black Women Wellness, and right there in Mechanicsville. And they do everything and we support them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you much. Okay, and I definitely forgot to mention our gracious host and my, like I say, my mentor, and she said my godmother, Miss Vivian Moore from East Lake YMCA.
Well, now, some of you I've heard and know something about you. I'm actually a graduate from when it was Atlanta Tech. Way back, okay? Atlanta Technical College. I had my associate degree in childhood education. Because I actually started out years ago as a Head Start Parent Involvement Coordinator. And since I've upgraded and moved on with Tennessee State, but I did start off there, okay? I want to, first of all, welcome you all here to the YMCA. Don't make this your last time, because we have plenty of resources here. And I haven't showed you all of them when we did our brief tour, but we do a lot of things here. This particular room right here is actually the seniors room. If you look at that board, everything up there tells you what they're doing from this month, and we are planning for April and May now. So you will see they have the birthday club, and every Wednesday, this room is there. So we can't do anything in here on Wednesday, okay? And they're here like from 9 o'clock until about 3 o'clock on Wednesday in this room. We have a larger community room, which is on the other side, where we can host up to 100 people. And so we do a lot here. We do the COVID shots are done on the second Thursday in the other room, the community room, which is called the Eva Davis room. Now, when you all Google us and for the location, it says Eva Davis, right? Well, Eva Davis used to be the president of the East Lake Meadows. When she passed away, we named the street after her because this was her vision that we all come together and this place becomes something very valuable to them and that all of us come together, the low income and those that are market price. So we have that here. So the East Lake Village, those apartments are actually the apartments that she had visioned. And also we have the high school. So we have Drew High School, which is up on the hill, and we are connected to Drew Elementary, which is downstairs, and they do PE in here every day. So a part of what my role here is I'm a health advocate. So being a health advocate, I do energy assistance. I work with Partnership for Community Action, and we usually do about 100 applicants every year twice a year, because we do it in the winter and then again in the summer. We also have a food program. Every Thursday, 1 o'clock, we give away food to the total community. You just drive up, we'll give you a bag of food and you go. No registration, nothing, but first come, first serve.
Now, that's at all the Ys, or they're just?
We're special.
I'm just making sure, let everybody know
But
that
some of the Ys, some of our Ys are, right now they're asking us to expand. So I will probably do some work with the Y on Camilton Road. Wade Walker Park, YMCA, they do have a food pantry. So if somebody's in need, they can actually go there and get some food. We also do the Kaiser Health Insurance. We have a partnership with them where we actually are able to get people that are low income or no income health insurance for free. And that is called the Bridge Program. And it's from ages 18 to 64 years of age.
No.
Yeah, 18 to 64. So you have like students that might be in college, and if they're in college and have no health insurance, they can get it through us. We're actually doing a workshop on the 15th of this month, right here at 11:30 on Kaiser Health Insurance.
Well, when was that again?
It's February the 15th at 11:30. Here, we will have a workshop on Kaiser Health Insurance for free. And it's called the Bridge Program. And when people get their card to go to Kaiser, it looks just like anybody else's card. So they won't know the difference that this person is on a Bridge program or just a regular Kaiser member. It's all the same. And they pay nothing as long as they go to Kaiser doctors. If they decide to go out of that network and go somewhere else, then it's on them. They would have to pay. You have to go to Kaiser to their doctors, okay?
Nice. And when is it? When is it?
The next workshop is gonna be February the 15th.
Tomorrow. No,
February 15th at 11:30 a.m. here at the East Lake YMCA. And we also have so many other programs. I can go on and on, but those are the main ones right now that we're doing. And one thing that I'm doing right now is we're doing the parade. Yeah, we're doing the Black History Parade. We're taking vendors. Anybody who is interested in participating can come. The vendors will set up outside. We will have a parade. We invite you all to come and participate. And we want to make sure that we We want to make sure that we make people aware and also the achievements that our culture have done over the years. And so we invite you all to come and participate. It's no cost for that. If you're a vendor though, there is a cost. The cost is $30. Why $30?
Why not?
Because this is our 3rd year. So it's $10 a year, okay?
Register now for the 9th year.
Yeah, and so that's something I've done this will be my 3rd year doing that. And we want to welcome you all to come and participate with that, okay? Anybody can come. If you're gonna be in the parade, there's no charge. If you're gonna be a vendor, it's a charge of $30. But if you don't have the $30, just see me, okay? Because I know sometimes it's hard to get programs to come up, like here. If I want $30, I gotta go downstairs and then tell this one and then wait till I can get that money. And I'm like, okay, forget it. But so
y'all heard Ms. Vivian say you come talk to her, she's gonna give you $30.
right. If you're selling, you know, we definitely would charge you $30. But those that may not be just offering a resource, then we may not be able to. And then also I work with another program called I Care. I Care. What does I Care do? What they do is they provide free transportation to seniors or disabled citizens to the doctor. All right, and it's called I Care. So that's something we want to make.
Like EYE or just I?
It's I like the letter I. I-C-A-R-E, I Care. They provide free transportation for seniors and disabled citizens to their doctor. Okay. And that's when we're trying to get more drivers for that one. But all of that happens here. And then you sent me one, is it called Roll?
Oh yeah, Roll. Oh yeah, the Reaching Our Brothers Everywhere. Yeah, they're gonna do the their man, boy, father programs.
Right.
Yes.
So I just told them yes, so they'll be meeting here. They'll be meeting here on the 4th Thursday evening. We have the Buffalo Soldiers, they meet here.
Wow.
And because again, we talked about.
What are the Buffalo Soldiers for those who may not know?
The Buffalo Soldiers is really an educational part that they teach young people about soldiers back in the day. And they continue to have different chapters all over the United States. So they chapter meet here. And that is about education. And they also help, like if you know there's someone that are in need, they also do that. They help with others, okay? So we have several things and we don't close. So the latest that we stay open here sometimes is 10 o'clock. And we actually see homeless people that come in and they just need a shower or they may just need some food. We provide that to them as well. Okay, so you use us as a resource because we're here and we've been here now, it's almost 20 years. So this is gonna be redone. The next time you come back, this will be a whole new room, okay?
Yes.
But you all are welcome to come. We do not discriminate. We have black, white, whatever color you are, whatever gender you are, we deal with that too. So just know that you're welcome here. I think that's all for right now.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, good, thank you.
Yes.
I guess that's why I'm still here to keep telling. I said, I'm gonna retire, but I'm having some.
Yes. And also, if you are a Care Source member, we do offer free family YMCA membership, so y'all can come here and get that as well. So,
that's right. And
yes.
people utilize that too.
Yes,
I
they
forgot,
are.
Reggie. Yeah, we are partnered with Care Source. And so anytime Reggie said he needs a facility, I gotta make sure he gets it, okay? Because he brings us in members. You know, people come and they participate in the Care Source plan.
Yes, ma'am.
And so that helps a lot of the low income, because we do have low income folks that live out here. It may look all nice on the inside, but this was based on the area which is low income, okay? So we get them all. We also have churches that come and participate, and we make sure that that congregation give out. There's an organization out here called Neighbor in Need. Neighbor in Need, they cater to the seniors, and we don't have to do it. They come and get the food and take it to them. And that's done every week, okay?
Yes.
So it's always a lot going on. You all are welcome to come back, okay?
All right.
What's the mammograms for the women? What are the mammograms for the women?
Oh, so Mildred, that she has that information. She can let you know we plan those events. I can, like I said, I'm going to get everybody's contact information to everybody. This meeting uploaded to the YouTube channel. So if there's anybody that you missed that you need to go back and talk to, I go to the YouTube channel and watch the meetings and go back on the other months and what have you. So I know I kept you all about 4 minutes over. It's 1:04. So I'll bill me later. Thank you all. See you all next month. Again, remember, it is the second Monday of every month from 12 to 1. We do it online. I guess we'll see if Ms. Vivian, we can possibly do it here. I know we have been doing it over in Tucker at the Omega Support Center. So, hey, who knows? We may just do a movable feast, go somewhere different every month. We'll see.
Yeah.
But
you're free to come here and you can stay longer than 1 o'clock.
Yes. All right. Thank you all very much. Look forward to seeing everybody. Ms. Kim LaNaarai from Healthy Mothers, Healthy Babies says she wants to get on your list. I'm pretty sure make sure y'all get everybody's information. I will get Mildred's information out to y'all for the screenings. Yes, and DeVry, everybody. All right. Thank you much.
Reggie,
Yes.
can you send us everybody's information?
Of course.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you all.
Appreciate you all. Have a good one.
All right, bye.
I'm gonna